It's semifinals day at the IEM Katowice Major. Of course, NIP went out yesterday to Astralis in the quarterfinals. And let's start with that and the first map, which obviously did not go your way after 15-0, but it just seemed like you guys took it really well and kind of even had a little bit of fun with it.
Yeah, definitely. Even though we did try ST, we definitely tried everything. It felt like playing that T side, and eventually we could feel the tension building up within the team. And I think it was at 13-14-0. I think we just started talking about it. Yes, guys, at this point, there's no point being upset, right? So let's just try and not get 16-0. And during the halftime break, 2 minutes, I told them, if we win the pistol here, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to scream my lungs out and I'm going to hype it up so much. And once we got the pistol, I just went with it. And as you can see from the videos as well, everybody was laughing, having a good time about it, which I think helped us going into the second map for sure.
Can you tell me what you said like when you stood up? Because I know that you repeated something a couple of times.
I think I said
like,
this.
Oh,
yeah, I think I said så jävla bra, så jävla lätt, which is
okay.
like so fucking good, so fucking not fucking easy, but I think I said something in those terms more like just to build some hype. Yes,
Yeah.
the crowd has been amazing. I mean, we could feel the tension, and the crowd was behind us 100%, and that's pretty much all we could do was give something back after that miserable first map. So.
Mm-hmm. Now, going into the second map, I think obviously like you guys not playing Dust 2 really have that history. Not too much was expected of that map, but in the end you guys really took it really far, especially on the second half where you just like pulled off a pretty big comeback. So did you just put in time into Dust 2 like before this game or even before the major, or was it just like kind of putting it on the fly?
Once we knew that we were playing Astralis, we kind of sat down, talked a little bit within the team, obviously, and came to the conclusion that sure, we would like to battle them on Nuke, which we have tried in the past as well. But undeniably, they are very good on Nuke, and at this stage, we felt like if we want to have a solid chance at beating them, Dust 2 would be our best bet to go with. Even though it's have been our permaban, even in the major. Yeah. But we had 1 week where we put in a lot of effort and a lot of time into Dust 2 and pretty much just focused on Dust 2. We knew that they had nothing, they knew nothing about us on Dust 2. And the more we practice, the more comfortable we get, the more tactics we got in. We got some flow. I think it showed last night as well that we came prepared on Dust 2, and I think we took them by surprise for sure. I feel like that game could have gone either way. So I'm very happy that our game plan worked to that extent that we at least gave them a good battle on Dust 2, but we could argue more about Mirage should have been more closely, or even our map win, which has been one of their weakest maps. So I think game plan wise, how the map veto went was very good for us, but execution not so much, at least on Mirage.
Right. Now, was there any feeling at all about maybe like denying them like their nuke streak and like beating your old team's nuke streak, which is like I think they're like 3 maps away now. So was there any feeling about that?
No, not really. There's nothing. I don't really think about it that much about them beating our records or stuff like that. It's more like we do feel very comfortable on nuke, but at some point we have played them a few times in a best of 3, and I think we always ended up on Nuke as well as one of the maps. And playing here, I think we kind of said, just screw it. We need to rethink here how we approach Astralis, and so that was more like giving us the best possible chance of winning, and that's why we went with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, you guys have improved on the last major showing where you went out like in just the previous stage at the end of the 5th round. Do you see that? Do you see this as a good showing overall? How would you really rate your showing at the major here?
I would say we showed some promise. I would say we showed some lackluster results as well during some part of the stages. But I think overall we came out with some good experience, which we can further improve on during the year. I mean, it was the first tournament. I think we did a solid start. I would say everybody feels okay with it, even though we played Astralis in the quarterfinals. Even though the first map went the way it did, that's the one which is gonna sting, right? Yeah. Because I really think we showed our true selves on Dust 2. Shame we couldn't do it on Mirage, but I think otherwise, we can at least improve on the stuff we did here on the major.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Any last words or shoutouts or anything you would like to say?
I'm good. Or it's the classic stuff, right? I've seen immense support from everybody, both on Twitter, online, HLTV, comments everywhere. Everyone is so loving and supporting of what we do, and I'm really happy that you guys love to see us playing well. So, appreciato.
Well, thank you very much for the interview. Stay tuned to HLTV. We're going to come back with more interviews. I think Renegades are coming next. So yeah, you can look forward to that.